Today on Business Growth, we're going to be talking about Naval Ravikant. Now, Naval is one of the most prolific and profound investors, creators inside of Silicon Valley. Naval Ravikant is worth billions of dollars, but take away the money aspect, what I want to pull out is the philosophy and the mindset. See, I host another podcast in the finance world. In that podcast, we talk about building wealth, and we talk about doing things that are going to be legacy driven, generational. Naval has a podcast that are his tidbits of philosophy. Now, we're coming up on the new year, up on a new decade, something that we can do with our businesses. And one of the things that I'm constantly doing is feeding my brain. And I'm feeding my brain with the right information. And I'm going to drop a link inside of the show notes for you to check out Naval's podcast. It's Naval Ravikant, and you can just type in his name, Naval, or look in the show notes. But one of the things that is so important for us, especially as entrepreneurs and business owners, is to understand the role that we have as leaders. And I'm going to admit some guilt, something where I've totally messed up, and it really hurt my team, and it hurt myself. And it's this. Oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we let the crazy out. Yes, we sometimes let our teams know probably a little bit too much what's happening inside our heads. And sure, we don't want to filter everything in our worlds, and we also don't want to be transparent with everything in our worlds. There's that fine balance. See, when we are transparent with everything and we let our team members who might not be equity owners or who might not have the full perspective of us, that can overwhelm them. And that can also help it happen with our families and our close friends. Now, there's also that other layer of transparency and filtering. So we do want to be honest. We do want to share. We want to inspire. We want to help. But sometimes that crazy, we just need to hone that in, organize a little bit better. Now, Naval's episodes and his podcast is about creating wealth. It's generational, it's long-term. One of the things that I should share with you and suggest is to take a listen to that podcast. As you come up on this new year and new decade, now is more important than ever to grow your business. In my entire lifetime, I've never seen a time when money was so easy and so cheap to acquire. Right now is the time to raise capital. Right now is the time to build up those war chests. Make smart decisions. Do the things that are going to help your business grow, and do it quickly. I don't know what our world's going to look like in an election year, and I'm not favoring one side or the other. What I am favoring is us as business owners making a difference. We're the ones that are taking the risks, and we're the ones that are out there leading the teams. Hone in that crazy. Hone in our wealth building skills. Play the long-term game, and let's make this year an amazing year as we grow. I've got another short episode that I'll share, and then we've got some longer episodes that'll be coming up shortly. If you like the podcast, I'd love for you to provide some feedback. Send an email to Spencer at Business Growth Podcast, or shout me out on Twitter. Thank you for listening to this episode.